Namaste viewers, welcome to Jnana Degula channel. Today we will try to understand the meaning of Bhogya, Bhogya Vastu. Of course, from the perspective of philosophy, what does Bhogya mean? The Vedanta, Bhogya refers to anything that can be experienced or enjoyed by the senses, mind or intellect also. Bhogya is a vastu which can be enjoyed by senses, mind or intellect. It is closely tied to the concept of Bhoga. Bhoga means enjoyment. Bhokta, the experiencer, and Moksha, liberation. In the Samkhya Vedanta, Samkhya divides reality into two fundamental principles. One is Purusha, pure consciousness, the experiencer. Prakriti, the material nature, the experienced. So these two, Purusha and Prakriti. Prakriti is material nature, Purusha is the experiencer, pure person, like that. Everything in Prakriti is considered Bhogya. That is matter, whatever that is available, outside. It is Bhogya, Vastu. It exists for the experience of the Purusha. All these things are there for the Purusha to experience. The whole world, the body, emotions, thoughts. Even knowledge is also a form of Bhogya. Mentally, you get satisfaction when you come to know knowledge and all those things. So these are all things of Bhogya. The realization of Purusha is distinct from Prakriti. It leads to liberation, that is Kaivalya, where one is no longer bound by Bhogya. See, the realization that Purusha is separate from Prakriti. That is how one has to, in Samkhya Philosophy, that is how it is considered. Whereas in Advaita, the world is seen as transient, temporary, like, illusionary Maya, and everything that is enjoyed, Bhogya, is temporary. Whatever you enjoy is temporary. Here the individual soul or the jiva mistakenly identifies itself with the enjoyer. This is the difference, and gets attached to worldly pleasures. True realization, Jnana occurs, that is, Jnana occurs when one sees that the ultimate reality, that is Brahman, is beyond all Bhogya, and that the self is not the experiencer but the eternal witness. This is how it is to be understood. So there are types of Bhogyas, like, physical Bhogya, sensory pleasures, includes food, music, luxury, body comforts, all those things. All these are fleeting in nature and can lead to attachment and suffering if pursued excessively. So whenever it comes, it's okay. But when you attach yourself, it leads to suffering. Now mental Bhogya, emotional and psychological experiences, like includes relationships, love, fame, power. They provide temporary happiness but also bring sorrow due to impermanence. Then intellectual knowledge and learning, that includes all kinds of subjects, like science, philosophy, spiritual teachings, arts, fine arts, all those kinds of things. While intellectual enjoyment is a little subtler and more fulfilling, it is still with the realm of Prakriti. It is within that Prakriti, intellectual Bhogya. Now spiritual Bhogya is the highest experiences. Higher experiences includes meditation, devotion, divine ecstatic ecstasy, like this. These are considered purer forms of Bhogya but are still experiences within the duality. This is to be understood. The ultimate goal is to transcend all Bhogya and merge into non-dual Brahman. So this is all about Advaita. So we have seen the type of Bhogyas In Samkhya, what is Bhogya, Purusha, Prakriti. In Advaita, we have seen that. In the types of Bhogyas like physical, mental, intellectual, spiritual. And Bhogya and liberation are interconnected, you can say. Bhagavad Gita teaches that attachment to Bhogya leads to bondage, while renunciation of the desire for Bhogya leads to liberation. Very simply here, he puts it. Yogi does not reject Bhogya. This is to be understood. He doesn't reject it outright, no, but remains detached and seeing all experiences as Leela, as temporary play of the divine. In Jnana Yoga, one realizes that all Bhogya is ultimately unreal and that the only truth is the self-Atman. So, to conclude, Bhogya is a necessary part of life but should be experienced with Vairagya. The highest realization is that one is not the Bhokta, enjoyer, but the eternal witness, Sakshi Bhava, beyond all experiences. With this, we conclude this episode. I hope this was quite interesting. So, we are trying to explain the meaning of words that are used in the philosophical terms and in the context of our understanding the Sanatana Dharma, understanding our philosophy. Please like, share and then subscribe to my channel. Please post your comments in the comment box. Thank you viewers for your valuable time in listening to this video. Thank you.